My dearest Mary, we are back out again, transporting much needed troops, but I honestly don't know how much good they're going to do. If the reports are true, I feel that the Allies aren't going to be able to hold out much longer. Our only hope lies in the Americans sending in some much needed reinforcements. Regards, Robert. G'day everybody and welcome back to PetesHQ. I'm your host as always, Pete Oz, and today we're back in the Java Sea. That's right, it can mean only one thing. It is time for some ABDACOM defensive. And well, I think we're pretty much stuffed, to be honest. Last episode, the Japanese invaded Cerebao. Not many troops landed. The Marines we have there, that's enough to clean them up. But our airbase is gone from Cerebao. They bombed that into non-existence anymore. Denpasar, we need to get Denpasar up and running. The plan is potentially to get some tankers. We need some oil in the area. I need some oil. We need some engineering. Although that has plenty of engineering. If we have a look, 100 engineering, 100 fuel, we could tick that up to a level 2. We just need the fuel. That's all we need, and we'll be okay. So, look, hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful day. I know I am at the moment. Grab yourself a beverage of choice. I have myself a coffee. And let's speed up time and get cracking, shall we? We have some Warhawks up out of Darwin because aircraft have been spotted. No, there's some Hudsons in the area too. That is not a good thing. Let's get our Hudsons and get them down this way. We want them to go... Actually, we'll go on the deck and just get out of here, boys. Alright, Warhawks, let's speed up. Come over this way, please. They are not carrying bombs, although you can see the racks on them because they are fitted to carry bombs, but because this is an Intercept mission, they are not required and would honestly just carry extra drag on the aircraft. So that is that's why they are not fitted with bombs. We don't want the extra drag on the aircraft, but let's see if we can find these Japanese planes and shoot them out the sky, shall we? Enemy planes have been spotted, but not where we wanted them. They are going after the Hudsons. That is not a good thing, so let's dive, and that's not dive, that's dive. Let's get out of here, boys. Let's get out of here. Actually, brake, go. Alright, the bomb markers here. Very cool. Alright, the rear gunners on the Hudsons have opened up. Climb, boys, climb. Get out of here. Oh, come on, Warhawks. What are you doing? Your buddies are getting torn up here. And they're not getting torn up, they will be torn up. This is what's chasing them. So not that much of a risk, but still, they still have a gun here. We don't want to lose any Hudsons. That is something we don't want to do. Alright, so let's some fancy maneuvering. Let's dive. Alright, that's not dive. That did slow down. That's dive. Oh, it's all the misclicks this morning. It wouldn't be an episode without at least 1 or 2 misclicks, that's for sure. Alright, they've got us zeroed in. Let's go up. And we have a Hudson here with a smoky engine. Oh, and he's going down. That is not what we want to see. We don't want to see a single Hudson lost, but it looks like it is unavoidable here. What we're going to do is we're going to go break you to go this way. If we can break up these Hudsons. And maybe they'll chase one and we won't lose the lot of them. Alright, you're being chased. Oh, I would like you to drop, please. Drop and turn, drop and turn, drop and turn. Let's get him to overshoot, shall we? He's broken off, he's broken off. Let's Warhawks are coming. Hudson reports new aircraft contact. What have we got? That's just another one. That's fine. Ooh. I think it's just more of the same, really. Yeah, it is. I think we're going to be outnumbered here. I think it's time to cut our losses and run. Warhawks are streaming in, but I don't think we're going to have enough ammunition for this. Right, I want you guys to target number 5 and attack 5, please. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Duck down, go. Dive down. Get him off the tail of that Hudson, please. That's what we want. Come on. Can't, boys. That's a lot of cannon fire. And results in not a lot, unfortunately. Alright, our Warhawk up here, he can... Actually, you're going to target... Let's want attack number 3, please. Have we lost any Hudsons yet, except that first one? I think that's all we've lost. So, she's managed to get away. He's going, but he does have friends on his tail. Yeah, they got away. Yep, that's fine. Warhawks are engaging. Not well, though. Have to admit. Come on, get them, boys, get them. Alright, target number 5, attack number 5. Break off and engage, break and engage. Alright, here we go. We've swapped targets to number 8. Hopefully he can get him. Just a smoky engine. That's it. That's it. That's all we end up with. This is probably a bit more than we can chew here. Alright, Warhawk reporting aircraft lost. You have one on your tail. Come on, get him. Come on, get him, please. Get him, get him, get him. This is absolutely... There we go. I was about to say this is absolutely terrible, terrible shooting. But no, they did manage to down one, which is what we sort of want. They're thinning out the numbers here, slowly, slowly. Allowing these Hudsons to get away, which is absolutely fantastic. That is what we want. We want the Hudsons to get away. You should be engaging. What we're going to do is you have a smoky engine and he is right on your tail. So I would like you just to drop, please. You can see something happening there in the background. Potentially a... what is happening there? I don't know. See the smoky engines there. Oh, we just lost a Hudson. We just lost a Hudson. It would have to be this one here, I would imagine. Yeah, it was. All right, Hudson's left the engagement area. Excellent. Can we clean this up, you reckon? Or are we going to run out of ammunition? The ammunition cannon down here, he's got about half left. That's the Hudson there as he splashes. What? Just terrible shots. All right, let's, we're going to speed this up and see what happens. The Warhawks served their purpose there. They kept the enemy distracted long enough so the majority of our Hudsons could escape, but we did lose 3. Unfortunately, only shot down 2 enemy aircraft. That's actually really poor. But that happened just here, just what's that, northwestish of Darwin. So keep an eye on that. They're coming from somewhere. I don't know where they're coming from, but they keep harassing Darwin. We've had planes in this area essentially the whole campaign and have not been able to find a single Japanese ship in this area. I don't think they're coming from Ambon, but you know what? I could be wrong. Who knows, to be honest. We are just hanging on by the skin of our teeth. That is essentially what we're doing so far in this campaign. We're just waiting for the Japanese to come through and absolutely steamroll us. If we have a look at the losses, this is our losses. We've lost the light cruiser Marblehead, Paul Jones, the Destroyer. We've lost Hobart, Vendetta, Vampire, Stronghold, Evertson, Hercules, Encounter, Electra, and Thanet. Not many ships. I mean, it's 11 ships, but considering the amount of ships we have access to and the amount of campaign points we have, it's a lot of ships. It really is. This is the big one, the 150 aircraft losses. That is huge. In rest and repair, we have basically Express and 2 merchant ships, and that is it. 20 turns for Florence Nightingale. Wow. We have a look at the Japanese losses, though. What do we got? A light cruiser, a subchaser, a submarine, the Oiler, a merchant, another merchant, some tiny little fishing boats, submarines. We did well sinking the Japanese submarines earlier. The cargo, the Kaga, the carrier, that's the big one. 15 ships. They've lost 300. They've lost double the amount of aircraft that we have. If we have a look at the objectives quickly, so reinforcements will arrive on the 28th of March. That's in 3 days. I don't know what happens then, but must build a rank 5 airfield on Singapore and hold out until your reinforcements arrive. We're not going to be able to build a rank 5 airfield on Singapore. That is virtually impossible. But I'm interested to see what happens on the 28th of March when reinforcements arrive. Is it the reinforcements in the way of command points, or is it a US fleet? I really hope it's a US fleet with a couple battleships and some carriers. That would be amazing. But look, at this stage, beggars can't be choosers. I would settle for command points. But let's speed up and see what happens. Ruber Hudson's out of Darwin. Looks like the same ones as earlier, by the damage there, have found something. Oh, and it's our friends again. As you can see, they are all smoky, but we won't have none of this. So let's engage our engines, engage the retreat. We're going to leave. I want to have absolutely none of that. That was up here. So does that mean they're coming from this airbase here? That's a big flight. That's a big flight. I don't know if they can reach that. What do we got here? We're always nothing to really hit that base with, really, do we? Scout doing scouts on a delivery run. Interesting. I have noticed a bug, though. So we're able to still have an aircraft scout around Cerebao, even though Cerebao does not have an airbase. This one was set patrol before the airbase was destroyed. So, Yort, if you're watching this, that's a bug. Yeah, that's a bit interesting. All right, let's speed up wartime once more and see what happens, shall we? We've encountered some Japanese bombers off the coast of Kapang. I have dispatched some aircraft to intercept. This is it. Just honestly, the 3 of them. That is all we've got. But let's do this, shall we? I don't know how we're going to manage to do this. This is going to be a lot of firepower that we have no answer for. 4mm guns, 12.7 mil guns. They've got no No bombs. You can see the racks. Let's see what we can do, shall we? As you can see, these guys are armed. They do have guns, but they have quite a bit of air defense, and I just don't think we're going to be able to muster much against this. This is probably honestly suicide, and is a very silly idea. Yeah, one's already got a smoking engine. Let's come here. Let's get them all. I almost want to just target one aircraft. Let's target 4. You know what? Attack 4. Actually, 5's broken off. 5's broken off. Let's attack 5. 5 has broken off from the main group. If we can at least get 1, I'd be happy. Yeah, you've got a smoky engine. You're fine. You're fine. I'm gonna say, you know what? Let's get out of here. Yeah, this is not survivable. Let's form up. I want you guys to come this way. On the deck. Go. Like, get out of here, please. And we've sown enough chaos to... Oh, we got 1 smoking. But that's really about it. We're going to get out of here, boys. We're going to retreat, spool up the retreat, and get out of here. It is... it's not worth losing these pilots, to be honest. We have very limited resources available. I don't want to risk them attacking bombers. That's a lot of bombers. All right, let's get them out of here, shall we? Patrol of Blemons have stumbled upon a Japanese task force, one we are not prepared to take on. They do have zeros in the air. As you can see, there is a bloody big battleship there. That is, I am in awe of the models in this game, to be honest, and I've said that from the start. Here are our Blenheims. Oh, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what these guys are doing, but it is not working at all. Oh, no, this is not good. Let's go. I did give the order for everybody to leave, but no. Someone wants to be a hero. As you can see, there is a significant amount of Japanese fighters in the area, and it is not going to be good for our aircraft at all. These Blenheims have nothing but their gunners, and that is it. But we have the retreat up, and we've already lost one Blenheim. That is not good. Are we going to lose the second one? That's the question. I think we might. Oh, he's broken off the attack. That's handy. That's a cool shot. Look at all the zeros in the background, and the Japanese fleet, of course, as the Blenheim tries to survive. Essentially, that is what we're doing. We're trying to get out of here. Something else is down there. What is down? Did we lose another one? Yeah, we have. I think we're down to two Blenheims. You're going to get out of here, but everyone else that decided to not is not going to get out of here. What do we have? We had a heavy cruiser, merchant, heavy cruiser, carrier, battleship, heavy cruiser, and a destroyer. And so 2 destroyers, a couple of heavy cruisers, so it's 3 heavy cruisers? No, 2, and no, 3 heavy cruisers, and a battleship, and a carrier. That is a scary Japanese fleet, but and one we are significantly ill-prepared to take on. That is why I'm hoping our reinforcements will be a couple of battleships and some carriers. That would be extremely nice. But we are nowhere near prepared to take this on. No, we did. We got a single Blenheim. A single Blenheim survived. That is an absolute miracle, to be honest. The amount of zeros that were coming. Now, if they had have all listened at the start, and honestly, that was extremely my fault. I didn't realize that they'd all decided to pick targets. So that was here. So you can imagine they're coming down to Cerebao and going to land more troops. That would be my understanding there. So it is currently 4:52 on the 25th of March, 1942. It is day 52 of our campaign. And I feel that's where we're going to leave it today. So not a great action-packed episode, but, you know, it's not called ABDACOM Defensive for nothing, and we are 100% on the defensive. If you're new here, thank you very much for hanging around to this point, and for all you guys that are frequent viewers, thank you very much. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, and I will see everybody in the next episode. Bye for now.